President Joe Biden officially took office after being inaugurated on January 20th, 2021. Technically speaking, today is going to be his first full day in office, as of the time of this recording, so I'm expecting major changes by the time that clock hits 12. With promises to make real change, it seems there are people all over the world excited for what's to come. However, there are tons of others feeling quite the opposite, fearful or anxious that Joe Biden is going to be even worse for the country and the rest of the world than his predecessor, Donald Trump. Regardless of how you feel, as we know, Trump was impeached twice. And to no surprise, this led to talks of Joe Biden potentially getting impeached even before he officially took office. Wild times, let me tell you guys. Today on Life's Biggest Questions, we're asking, what if Joe Biden gets impeached? Smash that like button or you'll be impeached too. And who wants to get impeached? Let's be honest, guys, no one does. So before we get into it, let's talk about where this whole impeach Joe Biden thing came from. As you likely know, there was an ongoing scandal involving Joe's son, Hunter Biden, and a privately owned Ukrainian energy company in which Hunter was one of the many foreigners on the board. While Biden was vice president under the Obama administration, he was the go-to guy for relations between the US and Ukraine. One of Ukraine's top prosecutors was investigating the company Hunter was a part of, and Joe pushed to have the prosecutor fired. Seems a little sketchy, but it's also important to note other countries who financially support Ukraine felt the prosecutor needed to be dismissed as well due to his lack of tackling corruption among the country. The Bidens denied any wrongdoing, the Trump campaign really tried attacking the entire family for the scandal, and the rest of us, well, we're just trying to survive this pandemic. Dating back to February of 2020, some were threatening that if Biden were to win the election, he could potentially face impeachment on his first day of office. Then a week prior to his inauguration, US Rep. Marjorie Taylor Greene said she'll file to impeach Joe on January 21st, which would technically be today, the day I'm recording this video. As of this recording, no impeachment filing yet, but it's still early. It's like 11 o'clock, I think. It seems if Joe Biden were to be impeached for anything, it would be his involvement in pretty much pressuring the Ukrainian government to fire the prosecutor looking into a company his son was directly a part of. Speaking with Newsmax, Taylor Greene explained, I quote, "I would like to announce on behalf of the American people, we have to make sure our leaders are held accountable. We cannot have a president of the United States who is willing to abuse the power of the office of the presidency and be easily bought off by foreign governments, foreign Chinese companies, Ukrainian energy companies, so on January 21, I will be filing articles of impeachment on Joe Biden." Aside from Ukraine, clearly Hunter is being accused of using his father to influence business transactions in China as well. Now, although it's incredibly unlikely, as in I'm willing to bet money I don't have that this impeachment process goes nowhere, never say never. So let's say Rep. Taylor Greene pushes for Biden's impeachment, they decide to go through with it, everyone is on board and votes to kick the man out of office. Now what? Well, as we saw, it's not as simple as the president gets impeached and he's out. Technically speaking here, guys, President Trump was impeached twice, but that simply meant the Democratic-run House, led by Speaker Nancy Pelosi, voted to kick him out of office. It was then up to the Senate, who needed to vote in favor of the impeachment, with at least 2/3 support from colleagues to decide if he would be removed. That didn't happen. And now we got round two, and we gotta wait and see how things play out, as Trump's impeachment trial is still to be determined. So if Biden got impeached, considering how the Senate and Congress are going to be Democratic, odds are he'd be acquitted. It's also possible he would resign the way former President Richard Nixon did amidst the Watergate scandal before ever actually getting kicked out of office. Truth be told, a president has never gotten impeached to the point that both the Congress and Senate vote him out. So if that happened to Joe, well, it'd be history in the making and uncharted territory. That being said, based on the laws put in place, we could likely figure out how everything would pan out if Joe did get booted. Given that Kamala Harris is currently vice president, as per the Constitution, she would be next in line to take over the role of president of the United States should anything happen to Joe Biden. That includes being impeached. However, the idea of Joe's right-hand woman taking over as president when he just got impeached for doing something illegal, well, it just doesn't seem to make much sense to me. I guess that's America for you. And with her new title, President Harris would fully have the ability to pardon Joe Biden from whatever crimes he was being accused or convicted of, which led to his impeachment. Now, I can't say for sure whether or not the newly elected president would do this, but considering how Joe Biden gave her the opportunity to become vice president and now apparently president, the least she could do is let him off the hook for his crimes, right? I mean, like, isn't that how politics kind of work? You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. I don't know, maybe I'm just too nice of a guy. Either way, if Joe were to be officially removed from office, he would actually be the first president in the history of the country to be kicked out. And given that this has never happened before, well, we can't say for sure how it would all shake out. Would the Democratic Party lose support in general from the American people? Would Congress push to remove Harris from the presidential office as well, given her close ties to Joe? Depending on the severity of the crimes he was being convicted or accused of, it's possible even with a pardon from Harris, Biden gets slapped with other charges years down the line. It's also possible this directly affects international relations with numerous other countries. On the bright side, history would be made with the first female president, so I mean, there's some progress, but it seems the majority of the rest is downside, so not sure if it's worth the trade if I'm being honest, guys. As always, guys, let us know your thoughts on this one down below. For now, let's do some comment replies from the video. Who is Dream? Food Overlord said, isn't Dream the thing I see in my dreams? Well, no, it's the reality. It's your reality while you're sleeping. That's what Dream is. It's not what you see, because what you see is your reality and perception, right? CJ Manuel said, he is my favorite speedrun guy. I don't know, I mean, like, I like cheaters too. I'm just joking, guys. That was a joke. You set that one up easily. I don't know too much about Minecraft or Dream, so I can't really speak on it, but all I know is that when you have success, people tend to hate on you, so I don't know. Ron said he is a Minecraft YouTuber. Simple. No, he's not. It's not that simple. He is a Minecraft YouTuber, but he's one of the biggest. He's like, the rate at which this kid is growing is like, it's dumb. It doesn't make sense to me. It's exponentially stupid. So that's who Dream is. Anyways, guys, that's all for this one. I gotta head out because my dad's blowing around his hair now. I'm sure you can hear it. Maybe you can't. I don't know. Anyways, guys, that's all for this one. I've been your host, Jared Bronson, and we'll see you soon. I can't tell if my hair is messy or not. I really can't. I don't know if it looks good messy or if it's like messy and I gotta brush it. That if Biden were to win the election, he could potentially face impeachment on his first day of office. Does that make sense? Face impeachment on his first day of office? I guess it makes sense. Face impeachment. I guess, yeah. Okay.